Where you go, baby?
Can't answer the door.
Hello?
Yes, I'm looking for the parents of Kalia.
Yeah, it's me. I'm about to come to the door.
I'm sorry?
It's me. I'm about to come to the door. I was taking it out.
Okay. I'm assuming. What she just said? Somebody's taking, I think, she said somebody's taking her nap. Did she say she couldn't come to the door? That's all right. I think she said she wanted me to come to the door for somebody taking a nap. She wanted me to come to the door for somebody taking a nap.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, is it the parents of Kalia?
Yeah.
Can you please come to the door, please?
Okay, so why is all these people at my door?
Yes, ma'am. Can please come to the door?
Okay, why are all you guys at my door though?
Just please come to the door.
So the backstory is, for the past 2 years, this little girl has been bullying my daughter. Um, and like, I'm not the kind of person, I'm not gonna go and talk to nobody's kid and, be like, oh, you need to do this and leave my daughter alone and whatnot. I'm gonna talk to your parent because I know how kids twist stories around and or whatnot, and that just brings more drama because it's he said, she said stuff. So I'd rather just directly talk to your parent with you present, and we get to the bottom of what's going on with you bullying my daughter. So the first incident, she was on the bus and she was had a pencil and she was saying that she was gonna unalive my daughter, and so I reported it to the school. She mind you, for the past 2 years, like I've never seen her mom come to the bus stop. Me and like three other parents is the only one with like about 20 kids at the bus stop because I don't play those type of games. I don't let my daughter just go sit at a bus stop by herself without me present because a lot could go on. So I'm just, there. My daughter's playing, with the other kids or whatnot. She's just there, literally doing stuff that's dangerous, like running across the street, about to get hit by cars. I'm a parent, first, and it's scary. And so, I'm just like, talking to the other parents, like, man, like I wonder where her mom's at. Like I wonder where her family's at because like this is dangerous what she's doing. Like, she's running across a busy highway, like a busy street, like it's not a highway, but it's like a busy street where cars is going, flying, up and down. And she think it's a game and stuff like that. So I'm just like, basically you could tell that she don't got no home structure. She don't got no, like home training. Like, she do what she want. So one day she had went across and she almost got hit by a car. So I'm like, hey, like where's your mom at? Like where's your mom and your dad at? Like, are they at work? Like do you guys like do they leave work before you go to school? She's like, no, my mom is asleep, but she worked from home or whatnot. So I was like, oh, I was like, what apartment do you live in? And so she had pointed at the apartment or whatnot, but she didn't really say. And then she has an older brother who's a middle schooler. So she's in elementary with my daughter. And her brother, he rides the middle school bus. So his bus come before. So I was just like sitting there, like, you know, asking the brother, like, you know, do you guys know that this is dangerous what you guys are doing? You know, trying to get an understanding. And then he was all like, oh, we're just playing and stuff like that. So I said, okay. I said, well, it's dangerous. And, you know, me as a mother, you know, your mom's not out here. I know your mom wouldn't want to get no phone call that, oh, your kid, you know, you need to come to the hospital because your kids are in IC fighting for their life because they just got hit by a car. I know your mom wouldn't want to get that phone call. So, you know, this is something that you shouldn't be doing. You know what I'm saying? So I told him that. And then so the months passed. And this incident happened where the ring light, where they came to my house, because the little girl was, messing with my daughter, kicking her seat, you know, just being mean to her. And, you know, I told her basically, have your mom come to my apartment because at this time we need to talk. We need to talk. And I gave her my apartment number. So excuse my hair also. So yeah, so I called the police, you know, they kept knocking. I told the uncle I was to come to the door. And, you know, if you hear in the video, he's like, come to the door, basically demanding that me come to the door. And then also they told my daughter, well, she told my daughter that her family's from the mafia. Mind you, they live in apartments next door. So, you know, my daughter was scared. Like she said, she was scared to even tell me anything because she was scared that they was going to come to the house and, you know, harm us. Which, you know, they end up coming to the apartments, you know, or whatnot. But my daughter didn't do anything. My daughter didn't provoke it because I talked to the bus driver. I talked to the school. Every time an incident occurred, I make sure that I notified the bus driver and he checked the cameras on the bus because there is cameras on the bus. And I talked to the school and they reassured me that, no, that my daughter, what my daughter's telling me, like, is her side of the story. I mean, some of it she probably, you know, over exaggerated, but the girl initiated it, basically. And then there was witnesses, there's times that people come and run off the bus and tell me what she did to my daughter before my daughter can even tell me what happened. So, I don't know what it was about her bullying my daughter. You know, pretty little girl, very pretty. But, oh, and also, the little girl was telling my daughter that her mom was hitting her with frying pans and she had bruises all over her arm and stuff like that, and that she was getting abused at home. So I'm a metadata reporter. So I reported that to the school, and CPS came up to the school and talked to the little girl at school, and she was telling my daughter that, why would you tell your mom, and my mom's mad now and stuff like that. So her mom and her family was already mad because she was telling my daughter stuff and doing stuff to my daughter. And basically I was like, where's your mom? Like, have your mom come talk to me. You know, is your mom coming to the bus stop? You know, ask her for her mom. And of course the school is not going to give me her mom's phone number. That's something I would have to do on my own. So that last incident is when I said my apartment number is, have your mom come over here because it's really getting out of hand at this point. And so that's why her uncle, her grandma, her grandma and her uncle and her mom came over there. And no telling how many other people was in there because they was in a car and it was downstairs and they were yelling. So I believe there was more people in that car. And sorry if I'm loud, I'm passionate, and I just, you know, I didn't expect my video. The comments was coming, are coming. There's so many comments, and I'm trying to get to the backstory and you know, things like that. But I'm just barely like getting up. You know, it's Saturday. I'm in the West Coast. It's noon, and I try to sleep in because on weekends, because I work a 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. So, anyways, that's my story. That's what happened.